Dear friends, hello, it's Monday, we're beginning a new week. I know it's difficult where we are in Quebec and Montreal with the real lockdown, curfew, etc. And we obviously need to dig into some deeper inspiration. I want to pull something from this week's Torah portion that we're reading. This is actually number 184 in our inspiration series. And it talks about how God is responding to Moses' challenge to God. Why, since he has come to Pharaoh to try to get the Jews out of Egypt, things have gotten worse. And God says, "Va'era la'avos," and I prepared, and I appeared to the forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Even though I didn't tell them and reveal to them in my fullest sense, I still appeared to them and I gave them promises. And even though they didn't all come true in their lifetime, they never questioned me. And we talk about how he says how he appeared to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What is the idea? He's trying to tell us he appeared to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Rashi's commentary says, I prepared to the forefathers. Obviously, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are the forefathers. And we are told that here he's trying to tell us something else. Why did he appear to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? What merit did God appear to them? And they were obviously prophets. It's el ha'avos. There's another word that avos is, and that is not only forefathers, but it's desires. When we really desire for God to appear in our life, when we really desire to see God's hand in our life, we're not prophets. We cannot have God talk to us like he talked to the previous greats. But if we really want to feel God in our life, you have to really desire it. If you question, God, show me you are here and I will follow you, it won't happen. You may be very lucky if it does happen. But if you believe that God is here and you desire to see God's hand in your life, you don't have to look very far. You will find it. And there's a great story about a child who grew up in an atheistic home. And he believed in God. And he always told his father, God is here, God is in this world. And his father said, no, we're atheists, we don't believe it. One day the father had enough of the child, and he says to the child, listen, it's enough, we don't believe in God. And he even wrote a note, and he put it under the pillow of the child where it says in big capital letters, God is nowhere. The next morning the kid comes down and says, Dad, you won't believe the message I got from God. The God says, Dad, what do you mean you got from God? There is no God. He says, what do you mean? Under my pillow, I saw in capital letters, it says, God is now here. It all depends if we want. If you really want to feel God in your life, God is everywhere. Just open up your eyes and you will see God directing your life, God there at every moment. Sometimes even at the hardest moments, you'll see him even more. We go through hardships. This is part of the design of the world. It's not because God abandons us. He's with us all the time. So when we realize God is with us all the time, behind us, the greatest coach, mentor, supporter, and God is everything for us, then we understand that what we're going through is not for naught. What we're going through is not just a waste. We just have to make the best of it because something good is going to come out of it. So let's make it good by seeing that God is in our life and God is only good. So have a great day and God bless.